The sneakers you bought last month cost more than they should have. Not because of inflation, not because of the war, because 9 companies made a private decision, and nobody asked you. You already paid the hidden fee, you just didn't see the line item. Something fundamental is broken in the system that delivers everything you own. And the people running it designed it that way on purpose. The real question isn't whether this is happening, it's how deep it goes. 9 companies. That's all it takes to control 80% of every container moving across every ocean on Earth. They operate under 3 alliances: 2M, Ocean Alliance, and The Alliance. And the arrangement they've built is airtight. Not because it's secret, because it's legal. Here's what should unsettle you. If you and your competitor agreed to limit how much product you both sold in order to keep prices high, you'd face federal prosecution. These shipping companies do exactly that. They coordinate capacity, they park vessels deliberately, they reduce supply on routes, and they call it vessel sharing. A carve-out written into maritime law decades ago protects every move they make. The Federal Maritime Commission has oversight. In 2022, under intense political pressure, they launched a formal investigation into price manipulation. The result? A strongly worded report. No fines, no structural changes. The cartel remained intact. That number connects directly to your wallet. Here's what actually happened to freight rates. A single Asia to US lane jumped from $1,500 per container to over $20,000 in 2021. That cost didn't disappear. It moved into the price of your television, your furniture, the generic medication sitting in your cabinet. Researchers at the IMF calculated that the 2020-2022 shipping spike added approximately 1.5 percentage points to global consumer inflation. That translates, for a median American household, to roughly $1,500 in additional annual spending. Not a projection, already gone from your account. But the shipping companies are only the surface. The layer beneath them is where the real control lives. Every container ship on Earth runs on a marine diesel engine. 2 companies hold licensing rights to 80% of all propulsion technology powering the global commercial fleet. Think about what that means structurally. A shipyard in South Korea building a vessel worth $150 million cannot operate without their designs. An engine fails mid-Pacific. The repair parts, the certified technicians, the maintenance protocols, all flow through those 2 companies at prices they set unilaterally. No new competitor has successfully entered this market in 30 years. The barriers aren't financial, they're technical and legal. Patent portfolios spanning decades. Certification requirements that new entrants cannot practically meet. It's a moat that doesn't need defending because it was built to be permanent. If that sounds abstract, consider the practical reality. When shipping companies claim they cannot lower rates because operating costs are too high, they're telling you something true and hiding who controls those costs. The engine manufacturers extract margin at every point of the supply chain. The shipping alliances extract margin on top of that. You are the last link, and you absorb everything. The collapse of 2021 and 2022 proved how deliberately this system can be weaponized. At the height of global chaos, the top 4 shippers posted combined profit of over $100 billion in 1 year. Not revenue, profit. The industry that spent 15 years claiming it couldn't survive without consolidation suddenly couldn't spend the money fast enough. Where did those profits come from? From every business that needed to move goods and had no alternative. From every price increase those businesses passed to you. From the gap between what shipping actually costs and what a competitive market would charge. You didn't vote for this arrangement. You weren't consulted. The legal exemptions that protect it were written before container shipping existed in its current form, lobbied into permanence by the same companies that benefit from them. Every reform effort, and there have been several in the US, the EU, and at the WTO level, has ended with the structure intact and the exemptions renewed. There is a shift beginning, and you should watch it carefully. China's COSCO and its state-backed partners are aggressively expanding capacity outside the existing alliance structure. New builds are accelerating. If a genuine supply alternative emerges at scale, freight rates face real downward pressure for the first time in a generation. Some economists estimate consumer goods prices could fall 3 to 8% on certain categories within 5 years if competition breaks through. That hasn't happened yet. Right now, the cartel holds. The next time a politician tells you inflation is under control, ask which part. The structural extraction in global logistics hasn't been addressed. The legal exemptions haven't been touched. The engine duopoly stands unchallenged. The cost is still moving, quietly, invisibly, from their accounts into yours. The invisible hand Adam Smith described assumes competition exists. What moves your goods across the ocean isn't a market. It's a managed system, designed by the people who profit from it, protected by laws they helped write. Within the next decade, as AI and automation reshape manufacturing, the companies that control physical distribution will hold more leverage, not less. The next cartel won't need 9 companies. It may need only 3. If you want to understand what's actually driving the cost of your life before the next wave hits, subscribe to Core Morsels. This is the kind of briefing you won't get anywhere else.